And hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Sim side of Luca. If you don't know me, I am a Sims 4 builder, and today we are building in the beautiful world of Delsul Valley. And as you guys know, I am redoing this entire world lot by lot, and I think we're already into like the fifth one that I do for this world, and a lot more behind the scenes are coming, so you guys definitely have to stay tuned. I'm sorry. And today we are building a beautiful, and then when I say beautiful, I mean beautiful, row for wellness. So my idea was to create a little row of like shops and activities that Sims could go to, kind of like the city center, and make it all about wellness. So we have a beauty salon also with like massages, saunas, and everything that you need for that. So basically like a little spa, which is the first build on the left. Then we have the center build, which is actually the main part, and that is gonna be a 3-floor gym, actually 4, because there's also like a full floor for the changing rooms. And it also has a beautiful spin class. You guys are gonna see, you guys are definitely gonna love it, I just know it. And then we also have a little cafe, which is the one to the right. Now, this build took me absolutely ages to get out because I just couldn't figure out a layout that I liked for the outside, because you know, the inside I had a very clear idea of what I wanted, but the outside I was just so confused, and I didn't know if I wanted to go a little bit more modern or a little bit more classic. As you guys know, I like to stay classic, but Delsul Valley is just like such a like Los Angeles, where Los Angeles is not classic, it's definitely more modern. So I wanted to try and go out of my comfort zone, and I think I did it. And I literally just pulled this off without any reference photo. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little zigzag thing here, I'm gonna add some wood, I'm gonna add some dividers there, and we'll see what comes out. And I actually ended up absolutely loving it. Now what you're seeing on the screen is very, very important. Please watch it carefully. This is how I do my stairs when I do like the little fence trick, by deleting the fence, deleting the floor, and then adding the stairs. And this is very useful because in a lot of my apartments build, you guys always ask me for a little tutorial on how I do the stairs, because you cannot understand it. So I hopefully think you can understand it by watching this video, because the last time I did a little GIF explaining it, but I don't think it was clear enough, so maybe this one helps. And now I'm just decorating a little bit the outside, and I'm adding a few tables for the cafe. I'm adding a little beverage that you can get while getting into the gym. I imagine this to be very much like a aloe gym, like the hit girl influencer type of gym. It's very white, it's very cute, apart from the spin class. And one little roll of dumbbells. There is an outside area where your Sims can actually either relax or also train, which is so cool. I don't know, I just love to train outside. Here where I live in Spain, it's always very hot, so it's nice, and a lot of gyms actually have like an outside terrace, like an outside area or garden that you can work out in, and I just love it so much. And I feel like LA definitely fits this style. I especially saw it in a lot of like videos and series that I watched when I was still like, you know, transforming from, I don't know, 300 kilos to 100 kilos, like those challenges. And in the gyms they always have like a little outside space, especially for CrossFit usually. But this now the first floor, I added a little entrance area obviously, and then a Pilates and yoga class. I used the Millie Nikki mod called Pilates, and now she's at version 3. So you should get every items and updated if you haven't updated this mod yet, because there's just like so many cool things, honestly. And Nikki added a few more items. For example, this little bar that you can see, and there is one for the instructor and one for the what is it called? For the students, I guess, for like the other participants. And you can use it just like a little yoga yoga mat. It has literally the same way it works. So it's super, super nice, and it's also gameplay. So you know guys, I love to create builds that you can actually use and they just have to not stare at them. And I think this one could just work so beautifully. You can definitely place these and put like a gym type lot on it. or also you could do like a little getaway schedule if you want. I tried it. I did not understand it. I'm so sorry. I do not understand the getaways. I know a lot of players and YouTubers use them all the time and it works for them. I don't know. For me, it's just too complex. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. But then here, this is the outside area that I was talking about, and as you can see, I added a few machines, a few dumbbells here and there, and your Sims can work out. Usually during the afternoon, there's just like the most beautiful light in there, and I don't know, just love it so much, honestly. And now I think we are off to the second floor in a little bit, but I'm also gonna show you very quickly actually the changing rooms. You guys saw it? Okay, 3 seconds. And now on the second floor we have the actual gym part with a little bit of machines, and also all around the build you will also find this Brazilian water filter that your Sims can use, and they can just like get water from it. I think it's lovely. It's from Tuds. And now we are into probably the reason why I created this whole thing. I wanted a spinning class room, and so this is what I did. So at first I built it with a few bicycles like this, and also a few lights, but then in a little second I'm gonna change them and the mood is gonna come on. So now I'm gonna add a few little LED lights that basically change the entire aspect of this room. It makes it look very much like a spinning class, honestly. This is what they look like usually, you know? They're very modern, and they also have usually green, no, not green, blue and pink lights, which I'm gonna add in a little second. There are also like spotlights from Tots that I think I'm gonna use. Yes, exactly. And I don't know, they're just perfect for this because, like, I don't know, they're like spotlights, so you know they don't do the entire room, they only do like a little spot with that light, and I think it's just very fitting for this room. And then on the last floor of the gym we have like a little bit more of a heavy lifting area. So I added a lot of dumbbells, a lot of weights, and this little what is it called, like a squat rack, so your Sims can do squat, and also this machine that I absolutely have no idea how it's called. I think it's called like a row, probably, I don't know. Then we are off to the one of the really cutest part, honestly, of this build, which is the bar area. I only did this in one floor because honestly I don't know how many Sims will be here, and you know it's already a big lot, so I don't want it to overwhelm you guys and then like lose a Sim. I'm like, where is he, you know? And now I am decorating a little bit the shelves that I added, and I use a little bit of CC everywhere, but it's always so hard to clutter without adding so much like CC sets. And so I usually use Pantry Party by Perry Sims because it has so many items, so you know you don't have to get lost and look for 300 things. Kitchen by Harry and Felix, and also right now I am using Estate, as I can see, and also S'more by Harry, which has a lot of like cafeteria decor. Then I also added this beautiful little like croissant and pain chocolat area, which I love. And then obviously it's time for the tables, because you know where your Sim's gonna sit. And I just went very simple with this. It's not necessarily the focal point of the build, I would say. And so sorry if you guys can hear this ugly noise, agitating noise, aggravating noise. It's my neighbors. I don't know what is happening. I think they're just like working on their house, and you know, unfortunately I am hearing them, but that's fine. And now we are off to the last part of the build, which is the salon area. I mainly thought this about as like a hairstyling salon, and I'm using a new set from Boston, which is called Avera. It has multiple parts, I think 3 or 4 right now, and it's just so beautiful. I absolutely had to use it. And yes, now I am creating just a little entrance where your Sims can probably buy a few items if they want. And I also added a little not stove, like a little oven for the towels, so they're always hot. I think it's so beautiful. It's such a little detail, but if you haven't been to a spa, that's how they do it, and I love it so much. And also I added these beautiful little hair pieces and wigs from Carrie Sim from the MCM set. And then we are off to the last room. Well, there are actually more rooms upstairs that I didn't show on camera, but you know, this is the last you're gonna see on video. That is actually the air salon that we're gonna use. So there are 6 things, places in total, And I think that is pretty much it for today, you guys. I love you guys so much, and if you guys like today's videos, please don't forget to give it a big like, hit that subscribe button, and also that little notification bell so you never miss out on my new videos, because they are always flopping on YouTube, so please help me. And if you can also hype this video, it will help out a lot. And I love you guys also so much. You can find all of the CC on Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, you guys. Mwah.